Hi, hello everybody. Today we are going to talk about trends in digital marketing. So first of all, I'd like to ask you what trends you know. Any guesses, any ideas? Who works in digital marketing? Do we have people working in digital marketing here? Well, we are waiting a little bit, yes. I see that some people are joining us. It's great. Thank you that you are here. I am very, very glad that I'm not alone today and that together we are going to discuss this amazing topic. Hi. Well, as for the trends in digital marketing, we'll discuss them. First of all, I'd like to say a couple of words about the language moment, yeah? So there were a lot of requests at our last lecture, at previous lecture, about English, yes, so I'd like to explain something to you so that you wouldn't be angry with me or something else. So, you know, before I started to conduct this course with you, I got the information that the level of participants is A2, so it's like in general, yes? Of course, every person is individual, and some people know English better, some people know English worse. That's why, like, there was so much Ukrainian last lesson, but it turned out that here we have very talented people with very good level of knowledge. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, more English, no problem, it will be more English. Let's try in this way, okay? So, as for Ukrainian, we will translate some words, yes, translate something on the slides, and yeah, as you wished, the main percent, the biggest part of our communication will be in English. So, let's get started with trends. First of all, guys, I'd like to ask you, what trends in digital marketing do you know? How do you understand trends in digital marketing? What is it? Just your ideas. Please write in chat. We have our chat for communication. When we talk about trends, what do we talk about? And also, who is from digital marketing? Today, do we have people, do we have participants from digital marketing? I mean, people who work in digital marketing. Are you here, guys? Well, while you are thinking, while you are typing, I understand that it takes some time. Then we'll go on, okay? And I still hope that I will get your answers. That's why we will continue. And if you write your answers, of course, I will read them. You know that I see your messages and I read them. Okay. Let me tell you about the structure of our today's lesson. At first, we'll have the warming up, then we'll learn new words. In the section Get to Know, we'll talk about current trends in digital marketing, about such modern things, cutting-edge things like VR, AR, AI. Yes, we'll talk what these abbreviations mean. And now I won't tell you this. I hope that you will tell me. Also, we'll talk about some grammar. Yeah, today it will be simple and continuous tense forms, and play a game, and I'll share useful links with you. By the way, I hope that as for useful links from our last lecture, that you followed them, and maybe you read something new, you watched something new. If you did, please tell me, okay? You can write your comments. You can write what you want to tell us. Okay. And we start with the quote of this very famous person. Everybody knows him, I suppose, Mark Zuckerberg. The question I ask myself, like almost every day, is, am I doing the most important thing I could be doing? Тобто, якщо в перекладі, питання, яке я задаю собі майже кожного дня, це, чи я роблю найбільш важливу річ, яку я міг би робити. So, it's more about calling, about vocation, yes. Це більше про наше призначення. If we are confident, if we are sure that we are in our place, that, for example, if you are a marketer, that really the society can benefit from this, you can benefit from this, that your job is interesting for you, and that maybe you don't even feel that this is a job. So maybe it's like a hobby for you. Because many people, say that if your job is also your hobby, then you won't get tired, you won't hate your work, because if it is a hobby, how can you hate it? So please write in chat, except the answers to previous questions. I'd also like to know your opinion about this quote. What about you? Are you doing the most important thing that you could be doing in your life? Or you have some doubts, some hesitations that maybe something is going wrong? What do you think? For example, as for me, some years ago, I had doubts that maybe teaching is not my cup of tea, so maybe it's not my sphere, maybe I need to think about something else, about changing my job, changing the sphere. Well, I remember that I'd like to work with English, but I was thinking about working in some non-governmental organizations, NGOs, such as Red Cross, for example, or United Nations, and so on, because I thought that I would help people more if I worked there. But then I started to see the results of my work. More and more students told me thank you, they got a new job that they wanted, or for example, they passed some exams well, and so on, and I calmed down. So I'd like to know about you. Or finally, I started to get your messages. Yeah, thank you. So now I will read them. Some participants write business to developers about your spheres. Yes. Alona writes usage of certain tools and tactics that are relevant for modern market. It's about, as I understand, some trends. Yes. Тобто це стосовно трендів маркетингу. Так, тому що, as I understand, that chat was kind of frozen for some time. That's why only maybe 5 seconds ago I started to get all your messages. So now I see all your messages and I see there are a lot of them. Yeah, so now we are talking about trends and I'm reading your answers. Katerina writes, engagement intercommunications. Olga, trends are main directions of marketing maybe. Igor writes, advertising goods and services on the internet, social networks. Olga, social networks and commercial, using technology like AI. Katerina says that if she paid taxes, so she did the most important thing. Yeah, why not? For our government, it's really important, especially nowadays, yes, when we have such a hard situation in our country and we should support our country as much as possible. Maxim says that he's trying. Good luck, Maxim. Okay, and well, now as I understand, some people already started to give their answers about this quote. Okay, also I see that we have one more answer about trend. Olga writes, for me, marketing trends are what is popular and will be popular for promoting products or services, and beyond is usual sounds and different communication. Okay. Now, yeah, I see that you already started to answer this question about your vocation, your calling, but it's important not to get confused with these two words, vocation and vacation, yes, because vocation – це як наше призначення, як calling, так? For example, his vocation is to be a doctor. А vacation – це відпустка, так? Просто прояснили, щоб раптом нікого не було якихось сумнівів і проблем з цим. Okay, so, your answers about this important topic. Natalia says that she asks herself this question often enough. Alona says, burnout usually is a hint that something is wrong. Yes, I hope you're not experiencing a burnout now. Olga doesn't know, she's trying now. Okay, and Darina is on her way. Okay, Dasha says, I'm not doing the most important thing I could be doing now, but I'm looking for this thing every day. It's better to say I look for this thing every day, yeah, like present simple. Okay, good luck, Dasha. Alexandra says, I think that I do something wrong, but now I'm trying to change the situation. I hope that you will do it, Alexandra. And Olga has some doubts. She says, unfortunately, I think I'm not. Well, who has some doubts, hesitations, and so on, who isn't sure that he or she is in their proper place? I hope that you will find your way in life and you will understand. I told you my story also, like connected with teaching and how I tried to find my way. So maybe it will help you as well. I hope so. And let's continue. Sorry. Here we have one more task to warm up. I hope you already warmed up somehow, yes? After this philosophical question about your place in life and your calling. But we have one more. We need to try to spell the word incomprehensibility. Let's remember that, spell doesn't mean pronounce, okay? A spell means when we say this word by letters. For example, if you have the task, spell the word marketer, you will say M-A-R, and so on. So, like this. When we pronounce, we say marketer. When we spell, we say this word by letters. Yes, we name like each letter in the word. Of course, I can't check how you will spell this hard word, but just do it for yourself, okay? You can do it silently, and I will do it for you aloud. And while I'm doing this, it would be great if you wrote your also translation, okay? Your translation of this word. And if you know it, if you don't know it. So, let's spell INCOMPREHENSIBILITY. And we see that this word set the record in the 1990s as the longest word in common usage. Yes? While you are thinking about it, I can tell you a little bit about spelling. You know, in some countries, especially English-speaking countries, there's a very popular game, spelling bee. Maybe you've heard this, yes? Like bee, so this insect, yeah? Yellow and black, B-E-E. And many children are keen on playing this game, and adults are happy to organize this game for children because it teaches children to memorize the words, to remember how the words are not just pronounced, but also how children should write the words, because you know that in English it's sometimes problematic because we pronounce the word in one way and the word can be written in completely another way. Yeah. Okay, and I see that we got first answers. Yes, Elina says, this is незрозумілість. Yes. Тобто якась неточність, так, нерозбірливість, незрозумілість. This is a noun. Yes, це у нас іменник. Так, і я обіцяла, що слайдики ми будемо перекладати для тих людей, у кого все-таки було ще побажання, щоб все-таки українська була присутня, так? Тож, що вони від нас хочуть? Спробуйте вимовити по буквах слово, оце incomprehensibility, і що це слово взяло рекорд в 1990-х роках як найдовше слово в такому загальному використанні, так? І ви вже відповіли на перше питання, you already answered the first question, what it means, so you wrote your ideas. Now, let's please try to answer the second question. Have you ever used it? Ви колись його використовували? Also, it would be interesting to get your answers, and also, you know, tell me please if your interlocutor understood you. Чи ваш співрозмовник вас зрозумів? Because, of course, if you talk to a native speaker, native speakers will understand all the words. But when we talk to people for whom English is the second language, so another person just may not know what you want from him or from her. Yeah? So, I see we got answers. Natalia writes, okay, we see some jokes, yes, to be or not to be, yes. But, you know, in that Shakespeare's poem, there is a word like to be or not to be, so with one E, yes. And here, like, be is an insect, but I know this joke, I understand what you mean, yes. Okay. Tatiana said that she's never heard this word before, and Elena had this problem that I suspected that people can have, that when the sense of what was told was not caught by the recipient. Unfortunately, such situations happen. Yes. And Natalia says that, yeah, like, comprehend, yes, okay. So, of course, we have the verb comprehend, yes. We have also the adjective incomprehensible, yes, незрозуміло, незбагненний, and this is a noun. Okay, and now, guys, let's try to answer the third question. What things come to your mind when you think of something truly incomprehensible? Тобто, які речі приходять вам на думку, спадають вам на думку, коли ви думаєте про щось повністю незрозуміле? What can it be? Maybe it's it's something connected with marketing, yes. Maybe it's not connected with marketing, maybe somehow it's connected with your life. Let's think about it. For example, as for me, when I think of something truly incomprehensible, the first thing which comes to my mind is mathematics. Though I wasn't bad at mathematics when I studied at school, but I really suffered from it, and often I cried solving some examples, some tasks, yes, and I attended private lessons with my teacher of math, like with a tutor. Yes, so it was really hard for me to understand everything. So what about you? Okay. Well, Maxim, I see, but let's not maybe touch upon some political moments. Like, I see your answer, but other participants also can see this. Just sorry, I'm afraid that it's better not to mention on air, yes, because this video will be seen by many people, and like, who knows. So, Natalia says this is Chinese language. Okay. Elena says that this is about any incompetency. Yeah, sure. Alexander, unbound universe. Okay, Natalia says cool choice. Okay. Well, if we get more answers, I will read them. And now let's go on. If you write something, you know, I will read out loud. I hope that now you are completely ready to start our work with the vocabulary. And you remember, yeah, how we did last time, so let's do it today as well. I'll read your words. I'll read these words which we need to learn today, and you please write the translation of these words in bold, okay? So, personalization, social commerce, and voice search. So, please write your variants in chat how we can translate these things, and I'll read the definitions and the examples for you. So, personalization, tailoring products, services, and messaging to meet the unique needs and preferences of individual customers. The streaming service uses personalization algorithm to recommend movies and TV shows tailored to each user's unique preferences and viewing history. Well, your ideas, how we can translate it. Okay, while you are writing, then I'll read also about social commerce and voice search, and then I hope you will give me I hope that soon you'll write me your versions, your variants, how we can translate these notions, and then I'll translate everything. So, social commerce, using social media platforms to sell products directly to customers. Social commerce has revolutionized the way people shop by integrating social media platforms with online shopping. And voice search, using voice-enabled devices and search engines to find information and make purchases. With the rise of voice assistants like Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant, voice search has become increasingly popular. Well, now let's have a look. I hope that I'll see your variants of translations. Yes, thank you, Olga. Personalization. Okay. What about social commerce and voice search? Так, Ольга також пише, що це ототожнювання з користувачем. Yeah, okay. So, let's try to translate. Отже, персоналізація. Ви поки що, будь ласка, напишіть мені переклади до social commerce і voice search, так? Це адаптація продуктів, послуг, повідомлень, тобто посили якогось, так? Щоб задовольнити унікальні потреби і переваги, тобто якісь моменти, що потрібні preferences індивідуальному споживачу, так, клієнту, краще сказати. Окей. Потреби і переваги індивідуальних клієнтів. Окей. What about the example? Так, давайте подивимося. Тобто, служба потокової передачі використовує алгоритми персоналізації, щоб рекомендувати фільми і ТВ-шоу з урахуванням унікальних переваг кожного користувача і якби історії перегляду, так, глядацької історії. Окей. Well, social commerce, any ideas? Thank you. I see your translations. Так. Соціальна комерція, так, звісно, соціальна комерція. Thank you, Аліна, thank you, Ольга. Отже, social commerce, соціальна комерція. Зараз розбираємо, перекладемо все, не хвилюйтеся. Так, і Катерина ще нам додає про персоналізацію, що персоналізація як підлаштування до потреб конкретної аудиторії. Звісно. Very good point, thank you. Окей. Let's translate about social commerce. Отже, соціальна комерція – це використання платформ соціальних медіа так, для продажу товарів напряму клієнтам, так, покупцям. And the example. Соціальна комерція якби, типу, революціонувала, тобто, якби зробила революція в тому плані, як люди роблять покупки, інтегруючи соціальні медіаплатформи з онлайн-шопінгом, так, з онлайн-покупками. Або шляхом онлайн-шопінгу, можна сказати. Окей, and voice search, yeah, I saw your translations, я бачила ваші переклади стосовно voice search, так, звісно, голосовий пошук. Voice голос, search пошук, так. Thank you for your activity. And as for voice search, they see, що це? Використання, тобто голосовий пошук – це використання голосових пристроїв і пошукових систем для того, щоб знаходити інформацію і робити покупки. Yeah? As for the example, з появою, якби з ростом, так, з плином часу, як вони з'являються на ринку. Отже, давайте скажемо, з появою голосових як асистентів, так, помічників, таких як Siri, Alexa і Google Assistant, Google помічник, так, типу, голосовий пошук стає все більш популярним. And I have a question to you. Who uses voice search? And what voice assistants do you prefer? What voice assistants help you? Is it Siri? Is it Alexa? Is it Google Assistant? And maybe also you would tell us some funny situations connected with these. Because I know that some people really have. Yeah, Alexander, thank you. You gave a good variant, how we also could translate this. Так, можна так сказати, якби з розвитком, так, голосових помічників. Окей. And our participants started to give their answers. So, Alona writes that she uses Google Assistant, Elena uses Siri and Google Assistant, Inga uses Google, Katerina Google Assistant, one more user, uses Elisa, okay. Olga uses Google Assistant sometimes. Some of my students even use Google Assistants as some helpers which can help them to learn English. For example, my little student asks her assistant, like, how will the word, any word, for example, вода, how will it be in English? She gets the answer from this Google Assistant or from like, I don't remember exactly what kind of assistant she has. So she gets an answer from some assistant, Siri if not mistaken, yes. And she's so happy, and for her it's really interesting. When a person has interest, then of course the process of memorizing something is better, and so in this way her motivation to learn English is better too. It's great. Okay. Oh, Natalia said that she blocked them. Natalia, why? Oh, did they do anything bad to you? Alexander writes, before I've used Google Assistant at home, or always ready small device. Okay. Dasha says, I use voice search very rarely, maybe Google Assistant more than others. Okay. Tatiana says the Google Assistant is very helpful to set up an alarm clock. I haven't even thought about it. Cool. Okay, Alexandra says that she uses Siri every day for my alarm clock, etc. Alexander, it's a shame, but I always use keyboard. Alexander, I also prefer to use a keyboard. I don't know why. Really, just maybe it's a habit. Yeah. But I think that younger generations, for example, our children, they already prefer to use these voice assistants. Actually, my child does. Yes, I have a child, he's 9, and he uses voice assistants. He likes Google Assistant. Yes, because modern generations, they want everything to be fast. They don't want to wait, to type. Like very serious people. Okay. Irina, old people like to voice assistants. Well, I'm already also not so young, so yeah. Okay, Natalia says, probably I need to try. Alexander says, I always Google. Oh, Alexander, I'm in your team. Okay. Angelica says that to use Google Assistant is very useful sometimes. Okay. Natalia, has a very good sense of humor. She says that she didn't give them any chance to do bad things for her. Okay. Katerina says that her son, who is 8 years old, also likes to use Google Assistant. Yes. Trip with. I mean that they're lazy instead of serious. That's true. It was a joke that they're serious people. So usually serious people, some business people. Yes, they like everything to be fast. They don't have time. And they don't want to waste time, so of course they are lazy, our children. That's true. But on the one hand, if people were not lazy, maybe we wouldn't have different great technologies which we have nowadays. Yes, we wouldn't have these voice assistants, for example. Yes, or we maybe even wouldn't have laptops, but people started to think like it would be great to work not only from home or maybe from some cafe, or when you visit your friends, you don't need to return home if you may have an important call from work, like a meeting with clients. You can just have your laptop with you and have this conversation in another room for some 30 minutes, and that's all. And so on. Or for example, okay, if it's not connected with such technologies like laptops, tablets, and so on, computers, even a dishwasher. Yes, if people were very hardworking and for them it wouldn't be a problem to wash the dishes, they wouldn't create a dishwasher or robots, vacuum cleaner, and so on. Yes, so laziness also we can say that laziness motivates many people to create different cool technologies, yes, cutting-edge technologies. Yes, Alexander, great words. Laziness is an engine of progress. I was thinking about some proper words to find. You did it better. Yes, Alexander, life is not nice without Google. That's true, because Google knows everything and we don't know. Luke says, sometimes using Google Assistant, Luke says that he sometimes uses Google Assistant to make quick notes. Yeah. Natalia says, I'll try to be more serious, but we are having fun. Yes, of course, if we are only serious all the time, we can just get crazy maybe, because only some fun and sense of humor can help us to cope with some difficulties and problems in our lives, especially taking these political events which we are having at the moment in our country. So why not? Humor is great. Okay. Luke says that he also just used keyboard and mouse. Yes, Alona says some people feel embarrassed to use voice search in public. Maybe yes. But at the same time, okay, if we started to talk about voice search and if we talk about things connected with voice, I see that some people also are embarrassed to send voice messages. I don't know why. To tell the truth, I like voice messages very much. It's very, very convenient. It economizes time a lot, and if you have a lot of work and don't have enough free time, so you can't spend so much time on just texting. People are different. It's okay. Okay, what else? Alona says, okay, it wasn't for me. Yes, it was directed to address to Alexander. Okay. Elena says also one interesting thing about voice search. It happens that devices give wrong answers, information you do not request, which makes it funny. Yes, that's true. It happens as well. That's why we need to understand that, of course, even cool technologies have their drawbacks, yes, have their disadvantages. As all technologies, nothing is ideal, yes. We are not ideal and technologies are not ideal. Okay, I offer you to continue, yeah, and let's work with the next set of words: augmented reality, influencer marketing, and omnichannel. So, while I'm reading the definitions, the examples, please guys write your ideas how we can translate these expressions, okay, these notions. And pay attention, yes, augmented reality, it's AR for short, yes? So, we got these two letters, like the first letter here in the word augmented, the second letter here in the word reality, and we got AR, yes? So please write your variants how we translate these interesting words. And while you are thinking and while you are writing, I'll read the definitions and the examples. Augmented reality. Integrating digital content with the physical world to enhance the user experience. With the advent of advanced technology, augmented reality is now being integrated into various industries. Influencer marketing, leveraging social media influences to promote products and services to their followers. Brands are increasingly recognizing the impact of influencer marketing in reaching and engaging their target demographics effectively. And omnichannel, creating a seamless integrated customer experience across multiple channels, such as online, offline, mobile, and in-store. Omnichannel strategies are becoming essential for businesses to provide a consistent customer experience across multiple channels. Okay. So, any ideas? Any translations? Yes, доповнена реальність, of course. Well, while I'm translating the definition and the example, please write the translation of influencer marketing and omnichannel. So, augmented reality, доповнена реальність – це інтеграція цифрового контенту з фізичним світом для покращення user experience, тобто досвіду користувача, так? Отже, з появою цих новітніх технологій доповнена реальність зараз інтегрується в різноманітні індустрії, так? Тобто в різноманітні сфери. Окей, what about influencer marketing? What's this? What are your ideas? Okay, let's do it the following way. I'll translate the definition and the example, and I still hope to get the answer from you. Influencer marketing, я поки не перекладаю, але воно перекладається на, якби там зовсім просто, так? Тобто, as we have mentioned, a lot of words have come to the Ukrainian language from English language, yes, and we use these words like they are borrowed words. Maybe it's better for the language, but often, it simplifies life, and instead of giving long definitions of something, we can just say 1-2 words and the person will understand what we are talking about, especially if these are such narrow spheres like marketing, like IT sphere, yes? Okay, використання різних впливових осіб, щоб просувати продукти і послуги своїм підписникам, так? Своїм фоловерам, скажімо так. Окей. Бренди все більше усвідомлюють вплив цього. Сподіваюсь, ви зараз назвете, що це. В досягненні і залученні своєї цільової аудиторії, своєї цільової демографії так ефективно. Коротше, в тому, щоб залучати, скажімо так, свою цільову аудиторію ефективно. Так? Ринок впливу. Так. Звісно. Ринок впливу, хтось пише вірусний маркетинг, так. Так, використання, Олександр пише, використання відомих осіб у рекламі, так, залучення блогерів, все таке, так, це все воно. Тобто ми можемо так і перекладати, до речі, так, інфлюенсерський маркетинг або маркетинг впливу, молодці. Звісно, це про залучення різних відомих осіб, часто блогерів, іноді якихось селебритіс, так, відомих осіб. Окей, головне, щоб вони були впізнаваними, так, щоб їх могли впізнавати. The main thing is that a lot of people should recognize them, not like, oh, who is this? But, oh, I know this person, and then people believe that person, even if we sometimes shouldn't believe, yes, but we believe. So, for example, an influencer who has cool hair, can give the advertisement of some things, some masks, creams, shampoos for hair, yes, and we will believe, oh, that girl, that blogger, that influencer has amazing hair, it seems like it turns out that she uses these masks, these shampoos. Yes, I need to buy the same shampoo. So we believe, but it doesn't sometimes mean that really this blogger uses this shampoo. Yeah, maybe this blogger uses another shampoo, but just this is marketing, this is advertising. So we also should remember that not everything that we see is true, and when we know marketing better, we can understand different schemes, how everything works. Yes. And it helps not only in work but in life too. Okay, yes, Natalia also writes that they are лідери думок, блогери. Дарина також пише, що це лідери думок. Так, добре, дівчата, все чудово. Okay, and what about omnichannel? While I'm translating, please write your variants. Отже, це створення безшовного, скажімо так, інтегрованого, так сказати, досвіду користувачів через багатоканальність, через велике різноманіття каналів, так, таких як онлайн-канали, офлайн-канали, мобільні і навіть як магазинні, так? Мобільні пристрої, магазини. Окей. And the example, тобто оці стратегії, які, сподіваюся, ви зараз назвете, які, вони стають все більш важливими для бізнесів, щоб забезпечувати стабільний клієнтський досвід через велику кількість каналів. Отже, що ж це за слово таке? Як ми його перекладемо? Omnichannel. Well, I suppose that maybe you have no idea, so maybe we just have some frozen things. Yes, Natalia, thank you. Всюди присутність. Yeah, I started to get messages from you. Типу багатоканальність, так, якщо так в лапках сказати, можу сказати всюди присутність, тому що дійсно оця приставочка, так, префікси як omni означає якби everywhere or everything, так? Тобто всюди або все. Так, тому так і перекладають іноді, як є поняття omnichannel marketing, так, типу багатоканальний маркетинг, так, мультиканальність, окей. Ну, тобто omnichannel, так, омніканальність, багатоканальний, окей, great. Yes, Alexander, you are right. You can't escape from the advertising, and yes, Elena, it is everywhere. Well, let's go on. We have a little bit more words, such as privacy, artificial intelligence, and video marketing. So, please write your translations, okay? And I'll read the words, the definitions, the examples. Privacy. Some people say privacy, but in the British pronunciation we say privacy, and usually I follow British pronunciation and British English, because exactly British English is widespread, yes, and is popular around the world. Okay. So, protecting user data and respecting privacy concerns in digital marketing practices. Privacy is a fundamental right that should be protected when it comes to the use of personal data in video marketing campaigns. Okay. Artificial intelligence. Using machine learning and other forms of AI to automate and optimize marketing campaigns. Example. Artificial intelligence is transforming the landscape of video marketing, enabling businesses to create targeted advertising strategies. And video marketing. Using video content to engage and educate customers, build brand awareness, and drive conversions. Video marketing platforms should prioritize user privacy by implementing security measures and obtaining explicit consent. Yes, thank you for your answers. Of course, приватність. Так, звісно, приватність. Thank you, Alexander. Alexander wrote already the answers to artificial intelligence and video marketing as well. So, artificial intelligence, штучний інтелект. В українській мові ми можемо побачити дві букви, так? Ш, І, типу «ші». Тобто, трошки незвично спочатку було, коли його перекладали. Тобто, навіть в українській мові ми часто чуємо англійський варіант, тобто, коли кажуть AI. Тобто, якось це навіть більш, якось легше сприймається, чи що, тобто, якось легше доходить, про що мова йде. Окей. Artificial intelligence, так, штучний інтелект. І відеомаркетинг, так, відеомаркетинг, звісно, це відеомаркетинг, так? Так, дякую за ваші відповіді. Так, Олександр, ми можемо перекласти також privacy як конфіденційність, так, приватність, конфіденційність. Окей. Well, and guys, while I'm translating, maybe you would tell your opinion about artificial intelligence. Of course, here we have only very smart people who understand that that artificial intelligence has advantages and disadvantages, pros and cons. Yes. So write your opinion about this. Is it more about advantages or disadvantages? So how did your life change when humanity started to use artificial intelligence more? Or maybe your life hasn't changed at all. So like it would be interesting to get your opinions and your comments about this. And while you are thinking, while you are writing, let's translate. Отже, так, приватність або конфіденційність, так? Тобто захист користувацьких даних і, якби, скажімо так, захист користувацьких даних і повага до таких моментів приватності в практиках цифрового маркетингу. Стосовно прикладу, приватність – це фундаментальне право, яке має бути захищене, коли мова йде про використання персональних даних в кампаніях з відеомаркетингу. Штучний інтелект, artificial intelligence, знову ж таки взяли перші букви, так, отут, і тут, там A, там I, і вийшло AI. Тобто використання як машинного навчання і інших форм штучного інтелекту, щоб автоматизувати і оптимізувати маркетингові кампанії. Так, штучний інтелект трансформує ландшафт відеомаркетингу, даючи можливість компаніям створювати цільові рекламні стратегії. І відеомаркетинг – використання відеоконтенту, щоб залучити і обучити, якби дати якусь освіту клієнтам, побудувати бренд awareness, такий гарний, до речі, сталий вираз, як узнаваємість бренду, так, ну, як усвідомлення, так, краще казати усвідомлення, так, тому що от aware, як той, що хто щось усвідомлює, так, усвідомлюючи, тобто усвідомлення бренду і підвисити конверсію, так. Окей, отже, платформи відеомаркетингу мають віддавати пріоритети, пріоритизувати конфіденційність користувачів, залучаючи різні мери, різні шляхи безпеки і отримуючи, якби, явну згоду, так? So, I hope that you had enough time to write your opinions about artificial intelligence. Natalia says, as any invention, depending on the way it is used, I guess. Yes, Natalia, I agree with you. Well, guys, in order not to waste time, let's go on. And I hope that somebody else will express their opinions about AI. Okay? So, I'd like to tell you about current trends in digital marketing. And it was the question that I asked at the beginning, and you gave your ideas. We see that you were very close to some things, yes. Well, before we do this, let me also read Alexandra's answer. Alexandra writes, AI is the best that has been invented for the last years. Yeah, okay, thank you, Alexandra, for your opinion. Alexandra also agrees. Okay, so guys, let's have a look. Personalization, social commerce, voice search, immersive technologies, privacy and trust. Yes? If we translate, like, of course, I'm sure that you already know this translation because we have had almost all of these words in our vocabulary section. So, це ось персоналізація, соціальна комерція, голосовий пошук, технології занурення або імерсивні технології, так? А також приватність і довіра. Так? So, maybe you would like to add something, or maybe you'd like to argue about some of these trends. Maybe you think that some trends shouldn't be here. Write your opinions, please. And we are going now to talk more about VR, AR, and AI. So, virtual reality. VR, yeah? Usually when we say VR, everybody thinks about VR glasses, right? Well, tourism companies are using VR to provide immersive virtual tours of destinations such as hotels and resorts to potential customers. Auto manufacturers are using VR to provide virtual test drives to potential customers. Okay. Let me translate it for you. Тобто, віртуальна реальність, так, знову ж таки, ці дві літери, VR. Туристичні компанії використовують VR, тобто використовують віртуальну реальність для того, щоб впровадити, надати, якби, імерсивні віртуальні тури місць призначення, таких як готелі і курорти, своїм потенційним клієнтам. Так? І виробники автівок використовують віртуальну реальність, щоб надати, якби, віртуальні тест-драйви потенційним клієнтам. By the way, if somebody had this experience, maybe really, you had a virtual test drive before buying a car, or maybe before choosing where to go and to chill, maybe you had this immersive virtual tour. Maybe some tour agents gave you this opportunity. If yes, please tell us about this amazing experience. Because I haven't had this experience yet. Yeah. What about you? While you are writing, let's read about augmented reality, AR. Beauty companies are using AR to allow customers to virtually try on makeup before making a purchase. Sports teams are using AR to provide fans with augmented game day experiences. Тобто, б'юті-компанії, так, тобто компанії краси, косметичні компанії також входять, використовують доповнену реальність, щоб дозволити своїм клієнтам віртуально примірити на себе макіяж перед покупкою, наприклад, покупкою якихось там туші чи засобів косметичних, так? Чого завгодно, за допомогою чого ми створюємо мейкап. Okay, and the second one. Sports teams are using AR to provide fans with augmented game day experiences. Тобто спортивні команди використовують доповнену реальність, щоб надати фанатам доповнені якби враження, скажімо так, від гри, яка була в той день, від гри. Also, if you have this experience, if you are a sports fan and sports teams provided you with this fascinating experience, please tell us, or maybe especially probably I think it's a question to girls, maybe girls, if you had this experience with beauty companies and you used AR, they gave you AR to see how this makeup would look on you, and then you made the purchase. Also, please tell about it. Because, you know, it's always exciting when we not only talk about it in theory, like, oh yes, nowadays we have such cool technologies like VR, AR, AI, but how it works in practice, yes, and really these technologies were created to simplify our life. So let's see if it touches upon ordinary people like you and me. So let's look at our answers, at your answers. Okay. Alexander writes that he had VR set. Okay, Alexander, what had? You don't have it now. What happened with it? Did you like it or not? Natalia says that she had museum tours during pandemic. Wow, Natalia, and as for these museum tours, so what museums did you attend, did you visit in this way? And was it for free or you had to pay some money? How did you find these websites, these opportunities to do it? Luke says VR games are very cool, yes. Also one more user. Sorry, I don't know how I should address to you. So, one more user says that these are glasses, hairstyles, clothes. Yes, when you need to choose some looks, yes. Alexandra writes that to watch a movie and your personal VR cinema on the great screen is fantastic, and also it's possible to do with other people if this is like VR cinema for many people. Yeah, Angelica says, good example of VR program is Second Life. Of VR program Second Life. Okay, interesting. Alexander says, you lost it. Oh my god, how? How could you lose it? Alina says, in some countries such as Japan, there is an experience of marrying virtual characters. Yeah. Alina, and what do you think about marrying virtual characters? Would you marry a virtual character? Well, maybe I'm too old-fashioned, like a dinosaur, you know. But anyway, it seems to me it's better to have a real person near you. What do you think? Okay, Alexander says, arrange the furniture in the room, an example of augmented reality. Yes, of course, I agree that it helps a lot when we think how to create a nice atmosphere in our flats and houses. Yes, when we think about comfort, that it should be cozy. Yes, it can help a lot. Natalia says, France opened many museums for free. I found it on the internet. It was fabulous. Also a couple of museums in Egypt. Natalia, you are so smart. I even didn't think about it when we had pandemic. Yeah, I didn't think that we have this opportunity to visit those museums. Okay, maybe I will visit them once in a real life. Okay, and Elena agrees with me. Thank you, Elena. It's always nice to have people who understand you. Okay, if you guys give more answers, it will be great. And we continue. Yeah, we already have 1 hour of our communication, but let's continue. And if you don't have any special plans for the evening, it would be great if you stayed with me, and we would continue our great job. So let's also learn about artificial intelligence. Let's read. Chatbots powered by AI are being used by companies to provide customer service and support on their websites and social media channels. E-commerce companies are using AI to recommend products and customers based on their browsing and purchasing history. Well, now we have already discussed artificial intelligence today. Yes, so if you have any additions, anything to add, of course, you're welcome, feel free. If not, no problem. Anyway, let me translate it. Отже, чат-боти на базі штучного інтелекту використовуються компаніями для того, щоб обслужити клієнтів, так, тобто для того, щоб запровадити сервіс для клієнтів і підтримку на сайтах і каналах в соціальних медіа. And the second one, тобто компанії електронної комерції використовують AI, так, штучний інтелект, для того, щоб рекомендувати продукти клієнтам на основі історії їхнього браузеру, так, і покупок. Well, maybe you have heard about it. Do we have people who use chatbots? Well, let me have a look at your answers. Natalia writes, it's about the previous one. It's better in real life. Okay, I will not worry. Thank you, Natalia. Oculus Quest. Interesting. Oculus Rift. I haven't heard about this. Okay, thank you. ChatGPT, yeah. Do you use it often, Alexander? I know people who already can't live a day without ChatGPT. Is it bad or good? It's always the debatable point. Okay, while you're writing, let's carry on. And here it's time to talk about grammar. So, simple and continuous tense forms. It's what we are going to discuss today. Present simple and present continuous. I understand that these topics maybe for somebody are too easy. But anyway, I hope that you will be patient enough and we have some revision together, yeah? So, we see that present simple is used for some regular and constant actions, habits, hobbies, routine, general truth, and time phrases are regularly, always, often, sometimes, seldom, all the time, as a rule, and so on. For example, the supervisor always observes attentively the process. As for present continuous, action in process at the moment of speaking, temporary action for a limited period of time in present, and some markers or time phrases at the moment, now, today, this week, this month, and so on. For example, the supervisor is observing us now. If we say about it in Ukrainian, in short, Present simple у нас використовується для якихось регулярних постійних дій, так? Коли ми кажемо про звички, про хобі, про якусь рутину, тобто просто в англійській мові слово рутін – це не та рутина, що у нас сприймається, тобто це не щось таке, що жах якийсь, ну просто як побут, так? Якісь такі речі, що стосуються побуту, там, коли ми піднімаємося, чистимо зуби, йдемо до душу і все таке, і якась загальна правда. І це наші слова-маркери регулярно, завжди, часто, іноді, рідко, весь час, як правило, і таке інше. І тут ми бачимо приклад в цьому часі. Тобто супервайзер завжди наглядає уважно за процесом. Так? Давайте згадаємо структуру трошки, тому що на нас після цієї теорії на нас чекає трошки практики, одна вправа, де треба буде розбиратися, де present simple, це де present continuous, тож давайте ще трошки попрацюємо. Отже, якщо у нас ствердження, то я просто нагадаю вам, сподіваюсь, ви це знаєте, що зі словами I, we, they ми на кінці дієслова нічого не ставимо, так, наприклад, I observe, you observe, we observe, they observe, але зі словами he, she ми ставимо s на кінці, так, ну, як правило, s, там може бути і s, і там, якщо на y дієслово закінчується, треба думати, чи змінюємо y на I чи ні, але це вже деталі. Якщо так в цілому, то, грубо кажучи, з he, she додаємо s на кінці. Ми бачимо, що supervisor – це або he, або she, отже, observes. Якщо ж у нас заперечення або питання, то там нам допомагають допоміжні дієслова do, does. Так? Auxiliary verbs do, does help us when we build questions and negations in present simple. Якщо ми побудуємо заперечення, то це буде the supervisor doesn't always observe. І якщо це буде питання, does the supervisor always observe. Так? Якщо у нас заперечення питання, оце s на кінці вже зникне. Так? І в запереченні, звісно, з'явиться частичка not. Після do чи does. Окей. Так, стосовно present continuous. Отже, це теперішній тривалий час. Якщо present simple – це теперішній простий час, то це у нас теперішній тривалий час. І ми кажемо про дію в процесі, якби в момент мовлення, про якусь тимчасову дію, або якщо ця дія триває якийсь лімітований період часу в теперішньому моменті, так? І це наші слова-маркери. Даний момент, зараз, сьогодні, на цьому тижні, в цьому місяці і таке інше. Супервайзер спостерігає за нами зараз. Стосовно будови, am, is та are лежать в основі, так? Якщо ми знаємо дієслово to be, то це буде не проблема працювати з present continuous. Тобто ми пам'ятаємо, що I am, he, she, it, is, we, they are. Отже, це, а також до структури ще відноситься такий момент, що коли ми визначилися, що використовуємо am, is чи are, нам також треба до головного дієслова додати інгове закінчення. Тобто, якщо ми хочемо сказати, що супервайзер якби спостерігає за нами зараз, отже, ми розуміємо, що супервайзер – це he чи she. Зі словами he, she, it ми кажемо is. От з'явилося наше is, і до дієслова ми додали закінчення ing. Якщо будемо заперечення, то знову ж таки наша заперечна not нам в цьому допомагає. Якщо питання, то am, is, are будуть на початку. Отже, якщо це заперечення, the supervisor is not observing us now. І питання, is the supervisor observing us now? Окей? So, так. Let's have a look. Давайте подивимося, тут у нас різні просто приклади, де ми бачимо present simple, чи це, чи present continuous. Давайте по ним швиденько пройдемося. Let's work with them fast. Maybe even without translation, just let's pay attention to the tense. I will read every statement, every sentence, and they all are connected with our today's topic. And also, before I tell you what tense it is, please think for yourself, check yourself. What tense is it? Okay, you can ask yourself this question before I say the correct answer, and then you will compare my answer and your answer. As the rule, social media platforms drive engagement and help brands reach new audiences. It's present simple. Yes? We see our subject, ось наш підмет, так, platforms. І наші присудки drive and help. Yes? So present simple. Email marketing remains a cost-effective way to communicate with customers and drive conversions. Email marketing – це наш підмет, it's our subject. Remains is our predicate, is our verb. Yeah? І remains – це наше дієслово. What tense is it? Який це час? It's present simple. Yes? Okay. Personalization and segmentation always help brands tailor their digital marketing efforts to specific audiences. Our subject is personalization and segmentation, and our verb is help. Yes? So this is present simple. The next one, we are currently optimizing our website for better search engine rankings. We, it's our subject, are optimizing, it's our predicate, it's our verb, so finally we have present continuous. Yes, okay. Ви можете поки що не відповідати на ці питання, це більше як для самоперевірки, знаєте, тобто я роблю таку невеличку паузу, щоб ви могли подумати, який це час перед тим, як я озвучу правильну відповідь. А та вправа, де якраз ми будемо її робити разом з вами, вона на нас чекає на наступному слайді. Окей. Our social media team at the moment is creating engaging content to drive more traffic to our website. Our subject is social media team. Our predicate is creating. So this is present continuous. Yes? And the last. Today we are working on improving the user experience on our mobile app. We, it's our subject, are working, it's our verb, so this is present continuous. Yeah? Так, перед тим, як ми перейдемо до вправи, давайте я прокоментую ті відповіді, які я бачу. Let me comment on those answers which I see. You wrote about different bots, chatbots, yes. Natalia, thank you for your interesting story. Okay. Alexander says that this is AliExpress chatbot and PrivatBank chatbot. And Elena writes, using when making purchases online or addressing governmental organizations online. Yes. Okay, thank you, Luke. Yeah. About he, she, it, you have your life hack, how to learn it. Okay, and I see, guys, your answers about present simple, present continuous. Thank you. And the main job will be here. So, game one. You need to decide if it's simple or continuous tense. Yes, you need to choose the correct verb tense for each sentence. Our marketing team, customer service at the moment to get the feedback on our products. And guys, please write your answers in our chat. For example, number one, and you need to decide what to do with this verb. If it is present simple, then how we should change it. If it is present continuous, how we should change it. Or maybe we don't need to change it, so sometimes it can happen that that form which is in brackets is already correct. Such situations also can happen. So just please write number one, this, number two, that. So let me read all the sentences while you are typing. Okay, we got first answers. Oh, you are so fast. Elena writes, is conducting, and Dasha is conducting, and Alona is conducting. Yes, that's true, because we have a time phrase at the moment. Yes, so of course it is present continuous. Okay. Number two, we always, in brackets we have use, Google Analytics to track website traffic and user behavior. And yes, we got correct answers. Thank you, guys. Yes, you all write correctly, so it is use. Thank you, Elena, Dasha, Alona. Yes, use, of course, of course. So, this is present simple. Yes, we always use, and always is our marker. Okay. Number 3, our social media team every day, new posts to engage our followers. So what about number 3? Okay, Elena, you are right, create. Dasha, you are right, create. Okay, and Nelia, you right, great. Okay, good. I will explain. It's really an arguable question if we should use the word create or creates, but usually these words like team, family, group, in some situations they can be considered like plural, but usually they're considered like singular. That's why we think in that way that team is it, so he, she, it, we use s at the end, and every day says that this is present simple. So media team every day creates, creates new posts to engage our followers. Okay, number 4. Currently our content marketing strategy the focus on creating valuable content to attract new leads. So number 4, okay, it should be connected with focusing. Yes, focusing. What about your answers? I don't know why. I started to see. Okay, Alina writes, is focused. No, it's not is focused, sorry, but it should be different. Let's think, what about number 4? What can it be? Somebody writes, is focusing? Yes, you are right. The correct answer is focusing. So it should be present continuous. Our marker is currently, which means наразі, yes? And our subject, наш підмет, це strategy, так? Strategy – це якби it, отже, схищить ставимо is і додаємо ing. Currently, our content marketing strategy is focusing. Okay, and the last one, this month, we do something with the verb implement, please, a new CRM system to better manage our customer relationships. So, this month, we okay, I see some answers, but it's not really correct. We can't, Nelia, we can't use your variant. We should change it. Yes, you're right, Nelia. Well done. So Nelia writes, are implementing. Okay, good. And Elena wrote, are implementing. Yes, it was earlier. Thank you, Elena. Well done. So guys, of course, it is present continuous, yes, because this month we is our subject, and that's why we should write we are implementing. We use they are, and then we add ing. Okay? Okay. Let's carry on. Yes, of course, this is present continuous. So, thank you. And don't worry, soon we are going to finish. We have one more game, and like that's all. Yeah. So, how a car manufacturer could use VR, AR, and AI to promote products? Please write down examples. Let's think about it. Тобто, як виробник машин міг би використовувати оці всі новітні технології, щоб просувати продукти? So, virtual reality, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, yeah? How? Any ideas? You please write your ideas, and after you do it, We will also read about different possible variants, how we can use these technologies in car industry. Yes, Natalia, well done. Test drive VR. Alona writes AR to show the insides of the car. Yeah, to show like what is inside the car. It would be great, yes, to see what's inside the car. Okay. Yes, Nelia, Olga, I see answers, but you know, you need to explain. So, give some practical examples. In what way? Yes? Luke says he can make or she, yeah, because car manufacturer can be a woman too, yeah. Okay, a car manufacturer can make a racing VR game to test drive cars. Okay, Alexander writes VR customers can see car inside and outside. Yes. Maybe more ideas. Well, I understand that you're already tired and that we are working more than we planned. Let's do the following. So let's read different possible answers, yes, and you can write your opinion about these answers. So, car manufacturers could use VR, AR, and AI to create immersive and personalized experiences for their customers. Yes? For example, use VR to allow customers to virtually explore and customize their cars before purchasing. Customers can choose different colors, interiors, and features and see them in a 360-degree virtual environment. Так, отже, виробники автівок можуть використовувати, щоб я кожен раз не називала, тобто, скажімо так, ці новітні технології, щоб створити захоплюючий персоналізований досвід для своїх клієнтів. Наприклад, можна використовувати віртуальну реальність, щоб дозволити клієнтам віртуально вивчити, налаштувати їхні машини до купівлі, так, до покупки, і клієнти можуть обрати різноманітні кольори, інтер'єри і різні фічі, так, функції, скажімо так, моменти, якісь штучки, і подивитися на це все під кутом 360 градусів, так, в віртуальному середовищі. AR technology could be used to create interactive experiences within the dealership. For example, customers could use their smartphones to scan a QR code and see a virtual tour of the car's interior, or use AR to see how different accessories would look on the car. Тобто технології доповненої реальності можуть бути використані, щоб створити інтерактивний досвід, якісь інтерактивні враження в дилерському центрі. Так? Наприклад, клієнти можуть використовувати свої смартфони, щоб відсканувати QR-код і мати віртуальний тур, дивлячись, розглядаючи інтер'єр машини, або використовувати AR, щоб побачити, як різноманітні аксесуари будуть виглядати на машині. AR technology could be used to personalize the experience for each customer. By analyzing the customer's preferences, browsing history, and other data, the AI could recommend cars that best suit their needs and interests and suggest features that they may not have considered. Технології штучного інтелекту можна використовувати для персоналізації досвіду для кожного клієнта і, аналізуючи переваги клієнта, тобто те, що більше подобається клієнту, так? Орієнтуючись на історію браузера і на іншу інформацію, штучний інтелект може рекомендувати машини, які краще за все підійдуть клієнту згідно клієнтських потреб і інтересів, і штучний інтелект також може запропонувати якісь риси, які клієнти могли навіть не розглядати, так? So, do you agree? And Sergey also has an addition that AI can be used to help Evgenia writes, AI can be used to help customers to make their choice, and Sergey writes, AI can give advices for a driver. Yes? Yeah, it's better to say pieces of advice, okay? Or can give advice. Good. Okay. And guys, as for the main part, it's over. I'd like to pay your attention to these useful links. Okay, please pay attention to these useful links. I'd like to draw your attention. It's even better to say, yeah, to these useful links. And I hope that really you will watch something that talks. I think it's a great channel and a great opportunity, not only to improve English, but also to get new knowledge. And sometimes you can change your point of view about some things. Watching different videos there on different spheres of our life. Okay, and I remind you that Englishdom gives you presents, so please remember that you can use this promo code CBS, which stands for Cyber Bionic Systematics, yes, CBS words, and I remind you that Ukrainians have a 15% discount to get an access to studies with Englishdom, that our lessons are conducted on the interactive IT platform. We have a video connection there, and the first lesson is for free. So come to us, please, and if you need to improve your English, or if you need some help with some specific courses, you're welcome. Okay, and I remind you that it's not a problem to change one program to another one. If, for example, you started to learn Java English, then you decided that you also would like something narrower, like, for example, more knowledge about marketing, more knowledge about IT, and so on. It's not a problem. Okay, Natalia, as for your question, please write this question in the Telegram chat, okay? And we will help you there. So that's all for today, and thank you that you were today with me. Following your wishes, you see that today we had, I suppose, 70% of English and 30% of Ukrainian. So I hope that those people who were not happy last time are satisfied today. And if you need more Ukrainian, also please write your opinion. I hope that everything was clear today. I think that, looking at your answers, at your wonderful answers, I think that we didn't have any misunderstanding, and I see that those participants who were today with me saw that you understood everything. Yeah, because your answers were great, and I think that we really hit it off. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your kind words. Thank you, guys. I wish you to have a quiet night. Yes, in our reality, we need also think about some quietness and calmness. Yeah, thank you. It was also very interesting for me to communicate with you. As for homework, you know, you have homework every 2 lectures. So you will have your homework in your Telegram chat. Yeah. So we have 2 lectures and then one homework has these 2 topics, okay, includes these 2 topics. Okay, so your homework will touch upon our previous topic and our today's topic. It's in electronical way, so you will need to give some answers to some questions. Thank you very much. I hope that next lesson I will also have this wonderful opportunity to talk to you and we'll discuss new things connected with marketing. Bye bye.